Today on Roadside Stories, we were looking for a place to set up our roadside stand, and we were driving through Massachusetts. We're in northern Massachusetts, North Andover right now, and we heard about this place that has race cars for people with disabilities. Joining us is Brian Hannaford. You're one of the co-owners of the car, right? You
Yes.
came up with this whole idea, and I mean, this is years of working, modifying, you know, sweat, and I even see you out here working the brakes again. What's it like today?
It's great. You know, I wanted to think about how unlucky I was to be in the situation I was until I met somebody like Cam Chaudhary, and their choices have been taken away. And he was extremely grateful, you know, and he loved life. And when I put him in a race car to give him a ride, and you could hear him screaming over the sound of the motor, and his best friend Bodie Miller helped him out of the car, and tears were streaming down his eyes. I mean, down his cheeks. And that was the defining moment for me. And then after that, it was just a matter of getting the right players in the right places.
Well, Brian gave me the car and said, I have a vision that I want physically challenged persons to drive a race car. Drive Master, where I come from, manufactures the equipment that goes into these fellas' vans and cars that get them to drive. So it was kind of natural that I could take a race car. I liked the idea. You know, I like the idea of vets and physically challenged persons to be able to drive a race car because I know they can. So the first thing we had to do was make it accessible and get a door in here, which we did get approved. So this gives us all the room to get the wheelchair in there. We have a swivel out seat, so we can do an easy transfer. And then once we get them back in, we have the hand controls, brake and gas by hand, and we have different configuration of steering wheels for the different disabilities that can go into the car. The other unique feature of this is that we do have a steering wheel, gas, and brake on the right side of the car, so we can put a professional driver in there and get him to work with the folks that are driving on this side of the car.
Can we take it for a little drive and see how it
We're
works?
going to go for a ride.
Let's do it.
This is amazing.
Good time. Best time I've had in a long time.
Woo! That was awesome.
This thing's sweet.
No, there's all kinds of cars like this, but this is the only arrive and drive where you don't have to buy the farm to get the milk. You know, you can go out, you can come to us, and you know, we'll make that happen. We've got 54 million Americans that are disabled, so we've got plenty of people that are interested in it. And what we're doing now is working on a video driving experience where we can introduce this to VA hospitals and rehab hospitals and give people that are newly injured something to add to the other side of the list, because I know from personal experience that when you first become disabled, you start making a mental list of things you can't do any longer. And this is something to put on the other list of things that you never really thought about doing.
It's recreational, it's diversional, it's entertaining, because for anyone who has to be in the hospital for any length of time, it's nice to have a change of pace.
Video therapy is being used more and more to rehabilitate patients recovering from strokes, broken bones, and combat injuries.
Well, I was in Iraq and I got blown up by an IED. Took my legs and my hand off instantly.
We'll be teaching him how to drive the race car on the quarter-mile track in a controlled setting.
Dude, this is amazing. I've never been in a NASCAR before.
It's really cool because everybody has this one common goal of getting people mobile, getting people out there doing things that they want to do. This is one of them, obviously. I mean, this is like a dream.
They're passionate about it, and you know, when you're passionate about something, things will fall into line.
Knowing that I'm doing something that's not self-serving, and seeing the people's faces, you know, it's just, you know, it's no script could be written to see these people that, you know, they're just happy as hell. I mean, we're creating opportunities they probably never expected, and that's the biggest part.